Somebody asked me how I got so broke. Investing in my dreams.
Top of the morning, YouTube, is Coffee. Back at it, man. I'm on the West Coast timing, right? It's about 9 in the morning. They're saying this was uploaded by Fifth about 7 hours ago. So about 2 a.m. West Coast time, 5 a.m. East Coast time that would be. I don't know if he's in Shreveport, somewhere in the middle, but nonetheless, Fifth was up late night. And just like, yo, let me roast Dame Dash. I got time. I'm Mr. Petty. I'm 50 Cent. Y'all know what it is, man. And yo, I just been rewatching Chappelle's show, man. It's just been sitting there on Netflix for the longest time, Billy Joel voice, right? And I'm like, man, why haven't I watched this as much, man? Me and old girl had a lot of great laughs, man, and did back then. That show was just the truth, man. What a crazy story that is, the way it all went with Chappelle turning down that deal and going and taking care of his mental well-being and whatnot. And if you've seen lately, that narrative and story has come back up with a lot of the ish going on with Diddy Island and the Cat Williams epic interview over there on Club Shay Shay. You heard? Like, you add it all up. I did a video on it. I'll try and find it and throw it in the comments. I always say that a lot of time, and I forget to find these videos that I want to push out to y'all. Like, if you're into what I'm talking about here, like, you'd be like, yo, check this thing out. But Fifth has been on Dame Dash's bumper. We know how Fifth does. Like, we was just talking about Diddy Island. We already know the way that's going. He's got his foot on Diddy's neck and won't let off. And, you know, Dame Dash made some comments back to Fifth, and they went back and forth when 50 Cent just did this epic interview recently. He does great interviews, man. He really does. And the Eminem deal got brought up, and he was talking about basically how him and M, their relationship transcends the business, the industry. Like, that's really the bro. You know, we've seen him at Haley's wedding. You know, him reflecting on it, like, man, we getting old, Shady, and all that. And like, time after time, he's always said, like, M, I'll always be there for him. He was really there for me. Because, listen, 50 Cent had a rough go about it in the industry. Getting dropped by Columbia. It was a tough way for him to really get his foot in the door. And every time it seemed like he had his foot in the door got slammed on him. And not just slammed on him, on his foot. And then when he fell back, like, ah, damn, my foot, then they slammed the door and closed it on 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like, when he was recording all those G-Unit mixtapes, in which got Eminem's attention, I believe I've heard, there's been reports he was having to go to Canada to get studio time because he was like blackballed, where he couldn't even book a studio in a good old US of A, or at least in New York. I don't know. Y'all ever heard that story? Comment. But Dame Dash, he was talking about like the deal. Remember, I got a meal out the deal and I'm still on the grind. That he got $1 million, I think, after taxes. And he was like, yo, M, you know you my favorite white boy, right? Let's do this. And the rest is history. They had an epic rollout to the Get Rich or Die Trying album. And they just kept it moving and did what they did. But he mentioned in there how Dame Dash was talking about $1 million ain't a lot. You know, he's like, after you go do this, you go do that, you buy chains, you look out for this person or that, or just different things that Dame said, you're left with nothing. $1 million ain't ish. And he was like, but Dame Dash is broke. He was like, everyone who tried to tell me that is broke. You know what I mean? Like, $1 million is $1 million. You talk about investing in your dreams, man. If you move right, you can make $1 million last. You can build off that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Things can go belly up, but it seems things go belly up for Dame all the time. As right now, he's like going crazy trying to get this deal through. He's saying Jay-Z's trying to poison the deal with the whole reasonable doubt thing. And it's wild, too, what we were just talking about with Diddy Island. Because it's interesting what we're getting into talk to about here. A lot of the people reacting are just saying, yo, Dame was a foul dude. He treated people like ish. He was arrogant. He was a prick. We've seen him fall out with people time in and time out. You can go down the list. no one rocks with Dame long term. It doesn't last. Like, he's just that kind of guy. It's so crazy too. I got a situation going on in my life right now where I got someone like that I got to deal with. I got to like cut him off, and it's wild awkward. You heard it's wild awkward, B. But Memphis Bleek also talked about this on Drink Champs. If I had
Now, on this ride coming back on the jet, right? I think Dame said to you, why did you perform whole records or something? And you was like, because those is the hits that I got. Yeah. And then like Dame alluded to the fact, like, well, you didn't really do a good show because you did whole records. I'm an artist, so I totally understood. And then y'all had an argument.
You already know.
This was the illest argument. Yo, everybody on the plane acted sleep, by the way, right?
It was everybody, too.
It was mad niggas on the plane.
Everybody was on the plane.
We playing spades.
You was snoring. We smoking weed. The pilot wanted to kick us off. We smoking.
Because I'm going to keep it 100. This is the first time I was on a private plane. Where at first the pilot was like, we cool. Y'all can smoke till you get to such and such. Like, that's the first time. So I'm up rolling. Everybody else. And Dame said something else to Bleek. And Bleek just stood there. And I don't remember if he was rolling, if he was praying.
Nah.
I don't remember what Bleek did.
I know exactly what it was, man, because I fucked with Dame. He was my guy. And it hurt me to see you just didn't see what was going on. And I was trying to tell him.
And what do you mean by that?
Like, you know how when you try to, it's like I learned something, right? Put it like this. When a nigga fuck with a bitch, right? And he love her. Now you see Shorty fucking with the homie, she wildin'. And you tell him. Now he blame you. It's your fault they broke up.
And then he get the herpes lip.
Yeah.
It's fucked up
like,
for him.
He don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You told him.
That was the same situation, like, just without the bitch.
So you was trying to tell him
that, my nigga, you moving too fast.
You wildin'.
Because I'm talking to the big homie. I'm hearing through the pipeline. You know, the streets talk. And I knew, I seen this day coming, my nigga. I told all of them, I had a conversation with each and every person.
Now, when you say that, who like?
I'm talking about Beans, Petey, Gunners, Freeway, and Dame. And Dame, that conversation was on the plane. But I had a one-on-one with everybody and told niggas, man, I see this day coming.
He was trying to keep it together.
Yes.
No, he was like, that's why niggas don't fuck with you, Dame. Yo, that's for me? That's what you heard? That's what he said? I got more.
I had to tell him because like he was coming at me, and it's like, my nigga, I'm with you. I ain't even supposed to be on this plane.
This is exactly what
my nigga said. I'm not supposed to be on this plane. I fuck with Hov and them. I could be home on their plane chilling. I came because I fuck with you, but then he trying to come at me, and it's like, my nigga, when it's over, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. Niggas don't fuck with you now. And man, come on, my G.
So you saw that? He saw it coming. You saw that where Dame is at right now. You saw that, like,
not. I don't want to say right now. Like, I saw that, like, yo, niggas gonna be in this situation, right? Cause he going through a lot of personal. But what I mean, like, with the industry doors closed and the bridges burnt, I saw that. Because you talking to major power players. Remember, we was around.
He flipped on Randy Acker. Randy Acker's here somewhere.
Shout out Randy Acker.
Shout out Randy Acker. He's my man. Let's make some noise for Randy Acker. Keep Jewish people around.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at all the power players that was around. Leo, Kevin Lyles, Steve Stout. Like, everybody, them people are the people that's making it happen. Steve Bartleston, like, they pushing the buttons. You know what I mean? Like, they making it happen.
And you seen them flip on Steve Bottles as well.
Seen everything, my G. I've been around, man.
I get a napkin, somebody? Sweating like a slave over
I've been around, my G, real talk.
Wow.
Like, people tried to warn Dame that it was coming, the whole roc-a-fella split, and that he ended up just having a spaz on him on a flight. Nori was talking about, I pretended to be asleep because it was so awkward. Like, Dame wasn't getting it. And with a lot of this ish that's going on, Diddy Island, right? Dame Dash has been doing a lot of interviews. He's had a lot of viral clips. Like, Dame has been getting a lot of media attention lately. And originally, you know what I'm saying, when Fifth got at him about that, Dame responded about, yo, Dame's broke. You know, he told me a mill wasn't ish and he's broke. Then there was the thing about Dame's teeth, and they went back and forth a little bit. And it was like, yo, good looking out at the end of the day. It brought more attention to what I got going on. And Fifth in a sense, I'm paraphrasing, like, yo, I'm glad I could help you. But he's still like, I'ma still roast that ass, though. But with a lot of these interviews that Dame done, there was one that went out recently. Tap in and let me know if y'all remember this one. He was kind of like hinting at things that played into a secret society. He wasn't coming out and flat out saying it, but he was like hinting at Jay-Z started rocking with people that make you make a choice. And he referenced the Diddy thing. And he also brought up Kevin Hart's name and was like saying how like these dudes are involved with some people and they make you make a choice, and clearly I'm not invited. And you know what I mean? Like, it was like he was using the Diddy situation and hinting at it like it's some secret society-ish. Like, that's why they ished on me. And as we all know, early on in the blogosphere era, the YouTube era, there was that whole era of Jay-Z, like the Illuminati Freemason rumors and whatnot. And then now here we are with the Diddy case. And Jay-Z, people have been saying, yo, where's Jay? It's like, where's Waldo, right? And then 50 Cent's been taking jabs at him too, like he did Diddy. And it's like, yo, is he trying to let us know Jay was a part of the weirdo-ish as well? Or, like, is he just having fun poking at Hov? We got to decipher these things. You always got to read between the lines. But with all that being said, you know, it leads me to some of these individuals' reactions here. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Is this situation, in your opinion, like Dame just got ished on, Jay-Z's being petty, trying to block this current deal? Or could there be something Jay got involved with some kind of secret society, which Dame was alluding to? Like, comment if you've seen those interviews, but peep some of the reactions, man. I knew Dame wasn't going to have it long. He treated people horribly, and his arrogance ruined a lot of relationships. Be kind to people, because the same people you see going up, you will see them when you're coming down. That's facts just in life. And Fifth said about this too, no lies detected. Whatever you do, don't go out like Dame. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of dreams was you investing in, Dame? How many times did they go belly up? You know what I mean? We seen he's trying to make this deal. He owes so much child support. He owes the government money. He owes the IRS money. It's to the point Department of Social Services isn't getting involved and like trying to arbitrate deals and shit. And like, they're on Dame's side because they just want their money. Like, he owes them millions. Someone says Fifth woke up this morning with Mortal Kombat on his mind. Finish him. Note to self: never have beef with 50 Cent. I mean, that's what it is. Fifth will talk you off the cliff if you're an enemy, or he'll talk you to the cliff and then just get you to just, hey, keep going. It's just a couple more steps. It's almost over. Damn Fifth, don't let no one slide. Fifth is a sellout. You voted for Trump. What do you guys think about that? We saw this last night. 50 Cent, yo, I'm leaving with the winning side. Dame thinks people forgot how we treated him. Lesson in life: watch how you deal with people. Relationships are more important than money. What do they say? Your net worth is your network. Some people build, some people destroy, some people are impossible to work with. A lot of people have thought that way about Dame Dash. Now I always got to throw this rapper's name in there, and all the time I do in situations like this. But it's interesting because we're talking about 50 Cent, right? The Game. We see the way things went. The Game burnt bridges, 50 Cent built them, and now he's building his dreams and everything up in Shreveport and everything else he got going on. Someone says, oh my God, laughing, he's still capable of getting it back. Is he? Can he? Will he? I don't know. I mean, I'm not rooting against him, but can he ever really restore prominence? Like, you guys remember that app he had? I forget what it was. It was trash, man. The Dame Dash streaming app, it was terrible. Dame's like totally against streaming. Like, streaming is taken over, and like he done like the idea of putting content out for free and earning the revenue streaming wise. Like, Dame just can't get with it, you know. I believe in my dreams, but I don't want to end up broke. God forbid. Let's be clear. Dame is not normal people broke. He's rich people broke. Is he? I don't know, because it sounded like he's so broke. He's getting normal people broke. Too early for the foolishness. Someone said, he ain't. I got to go live in the projects and get food stamps broke. I'll take Dame's broke over standing on the corner with a sign broke. And why you always talking about people 50 Cent? Why we all up right now? Like you said, 5th did this in the middle of the night, man. He was putting this up and he was talking about, hey, I'm with the winning side, like with Trump. Everyone forgets Trump was on G-Unit mixtapes, man. And then a few laughing emojis, man. But there you have it. Had to tap in with y'all on that one. 5th, still getting that Dame. What is the case, man? Is Dame Dash just more or less a dickhead and burns bridges and just selfish and arrogant, and that's why he's at where he's at? Is he just rich people broke, or is it worse? Did y'all hear that where he was alluding to some secret society type ish about Hove with the Diddy thing recently? What is your thoughts about it all? And 5th with the Trump stuff in the election. Let's talk about it all. Sorry, y'all, there's a tree rubbing up against the roof of my car, man, in this Walmart parking lot as I try to go about my daily business. Hit the comments. Let's talk about it all. If you're new to the channel, that's what it's all about, hearing from y'all, the people. Subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned for updates.